Does this feel familiar? You get paid, and before you know it, it's gone. Rent, groceries, fuel, the costs just keep climbing. You're working harder than ever, but it feels like you're running on a treadmill, not getting ahead. You're not imagining it, and you're not alone. This feeling of being trapped is the reality for millions in the US and the UK. It's a modern prison built from high-interest debt and the rising cost of living. But what if the key to escaping this prison wasn't a new app or a risky investment, but a 5,000-year-old secret from the richest city in the ancient world?
Arkad's first secret was revolutionary. Before he paid the sandal maker, before he paid for food, he followed one simple rule. A part of all you earn is yours to keep. He saved at least 1/10 of everything he made. Not what was left at the end of the month, but the very first portion.
Right now, you might be thinking, 1/10 with my bills? Impossible. And that's exactly the trap. We're taught to pay everyone else first, our landlord, the credit card company, the supermarket. We pay ourselves last, if at all. The Babylonians flipped the script. They paid themselves first. This mental shift is critical because the modern economic landscape constantly applies pressure that leads to emotional, short-term decision-making, fear, anxiety, and a focus on just surviving until the next paycheck are powerful deterrents to long-term planning. The most effective solutions are therefore not complex financial models, which can increase the sense of being overwhelmed, but simple behavioral frameworks that cut through the noise. In 2025, this is the easiest rule to follow. It's not about willpower, it's about automation. The moment your paycheck hits your account, set up an automatic transfer of 10%, or even just 5% to start, into a separate account you don't touch. Automation is the perfect antidote to the behavioral flaws, like impatience and emotional spending, that today's economic stress makes worse. By automating the process, you remove emotion and willpower from the equation, making consistency effortless. And Cash ISA High Interest Account, UK. Pause for a second and think about this. What is the one automatic transfer you could set up right now to start paying your future self first, even if it's just a small amount? Let me know your first step in the comments below. Once you've secured your 10%, the second cure is to control your expenditures. The ancient Babylonians understood a crucial difference between necessary expenses and desires. This isn't about never buying anything nice. It's about ensuring your money is spent on things that truly add value to your life. The modern world has engineered an environment of frictionless payment, tap to pay, one-click ordering, buy now, pay later. That is a direct assault on this ancient wisdom. These technologies are designed to eliminate the moment of conscious thought before a transaction, making spending instantaneous and emotionally detached from its real cost. This is a primary driver of the high consumer debt seen across the US and UK. The modern application of this cure, therefore, involves reintroducing positive friction and deliberate decision-making. Today, we call this conscious spending. It's the opposite of mindlessly tapping your card. Look at your bank statement. How much of it went to things you truly value, and how much just disappeared? A simple guide is the 50-30-20 rule. It's not a strict cage, it's a compass. It helps you see where your money is going and fight lifestyle creep, that dangerous habit where your spending mysteriously rises to meet every pay raise, keeping you stuck. This is a core lesson from financial literacy. Many people driving nice cars and living in luxurious homes are not truly wealthy because their lifestyles have inflated along with their income. Here's a question for you. Looking at your last month's spending, what is one purchase or subscription that didn't truly align with the life you want to build? No judgment, just awareness. Okay, we've covered the two foundational pillars of building wealth. If you're finding this timeless wisdom valuable for today's world, take just 1 second to hit that like button and subscribe. It tells YouTube you want more practical advice like this, and you won't want to miss the next part, where we turn your savings into a wealth-generating army. Saving money is just the start. The third cure is to make thy gold multiply. Arkad taught that every gold piece you save is a slave to work for you. This is the magic of compounding. Your money starts making money, and then that money starts making even more money. Today, your slaves are your investments. You don't need to be a Wall Street genius. For most of us, the best way to put our money to work is through low-cost index funds or ETFs that track the entire market. But with great power comes great risk. This leads to the fourth cure. Guard thy treasures from loss. Arkad learned this the hard way when he gave his savings to a brickmaker to buy jewels, a man who knew nothing about jewels. He lost it all. The current economic climate creates a dangerous psychological cocktail. The desperation for high returns, driven by inflation eroding the value of cash, is combined with unprecedentedly easy access to high-risk speculative assets. This environment preys on the financially vulnerable, making the ancient warning against the brickmaker more vital than ever. What's the modern brickmaker? It's the crypto coin everyone is yelling about. It's the guaranteed 50% return scheme. It's investing in things you don't understand. Real wealth grows slowly over time. It's not a lottery ticket. This principle is about avoiding emotional, high-risk bets and understanding that true financial success is not about how much you know, but how you behave. Is your saved money sitting idle in a low-interest account, or is it actively working for you in a sensible long-term investment? So why do we do all this? Why save? Why invest? It's not just to get rich. The ultimate goal of this ancient plan is to buy the one thing that money can actually buy: freedom. The modern world, through social media and advertising, relentlessly promotes a definition of wealth based on visible consumption. This creates immense social pressure to spend, directly undermining the principles of building real wealth. The most profound shift is to reject this definition and embrace one centered on autonomy. As financial author Morgan Housel says, the key to happiness is the ability to do what you want, when you want, with who you want, for as long as you want. That is the highest form of wealth. It's not the fancy car. That's often a liability taking money from your pocket. True wealth is the assets you don't see, working for you, giving you options. Every 10% you save, every conscious spending decision you make, every dollar or pound you invest is a brick in the wall of your own financial fortress. It's a vote for a future where you are in control. A future where an unexpected bill doesn't cause a crisis, and where your time is truly your own. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a get wealthy, slowly and surely plan that has worked for 5,000 years. Pay yourself first. Control your spending. Make your money work for you. And protect it. That's it. That is the blueprint to escape the modern money trap and build a life of freedom. Your journey starts now. If this video helped you, help one other person by sharing it with them. And to continue your own journey, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. In our next video, we're going to break down the single biggest mistake investors make that destroys their returns and how you can avoid it. You won't want to miss it. Stay tuned.